Do you give Central Florida, and I know your Michigan's going to be on the bubble.
Okay.
Do you give Central Florida, after being undefeated for 2
pivoting.
years?
Yes.
Let's say they win out, Michigan wins out, which they're going to.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, and Michigan with one loss?
If Michigan...
Because LSU's going to lose.
Allow me to...
do you put Central Florida
extrapolate here. As somebody who has pounded the table for an expanded playoff field,
I've watched you, and I agree with you.
To allow a team like undefeated UCF in, if in the current construct of four teams, Michigan beats Penn State this weekend, then Indiana, then Rutgers, and then actually finally does get past the Ohio State University for the first time in forever with Urban Meyer on the sideline.
Yes.
If that team then goes to the Big Ten championship game and vanquishes whichever team they get placed in front of them, only to be on the outside looking in because an undefeated UCF team gets in, I would take a pitchfork and a torch and storm whatever gate it would actually have to have.
Even though they've been undefeated for 2 years and beat Auburn.
Correct. Yeah, correct. Chris, wouldn't you?
He agrees.
UCF?
Yeah, I mean, if UCF...
No, they have no chance against any of these teams.
That's what I'm saying.
They have no chance.
A lot of people think that's the case, but no way. No way. I'm sorry. And then that's just the way that this
it's too bad.
Thing is set up.
You have to be in a Power 5. I'm sorry.
And if you expand the playoffs, do you expand it to 8?
Yes, damn straight I do.
Same here.
I give an automatic bid to whoever wins the regular season of whichever, because I'm eliminating the conference championship games. I'm taking them straight out because it just means absolutely nothing.
So conference regular season champion...
Just like old school.
And 3 at large.
Just like it used to be.
3 at large.
5, yes, the 5 teams that can win their divisions, they get in. Or if you want to keep the conference championship games because for whatever reason you love them, then you make that an automatic bid. So you take a team like, say, Northwestern that
scrappy
has no shot of winning the Big Ten championship without a Big Ten championship game.
Correct.
They have a chance to win the Big Ten championship and go on and be a Cinderella, even though they might get there.
How is that not great television?
I would take it because you tell me this too. Wouldn't you, Johnny C. McGinley, if it does not conflict with your Stand Against Evil watching on IFC at 10 p.m. Eastern Times?
Well struck.
Thank you, sir. That wouldn't you sit there for all of Christmas weekend and watch 4
100%
first round playoff games in college football?
100%. And to juxtapose that with, I skip a lot of bowls.
I'm doing that already, though.
No, that's what I mean. So I'm already doing that.
Right.
And so now you're going to bring me back. I'm going to consume more content.
Right.
If you have 8 in a playoff, I'm watching every single one of those games.
Would you not agree right now, Chris Brockman, that the bowl season right now is for 2 people?
Who?
The person who wants to watch their alma mater play their bowl game.
Right, alumni of the school and gamblers.
And gamblers.
Yes, that's it. That's all it's for.
Right, of course.
And gamblers.
It's basically everyone who lost their shirt during the college football season a chance to win it back for the bowl.
And figuring that they know Boise State's got a chance in that Yankee Bowl.
Yep.
Even though they have no idea about the Yankee Bowl or Boise State.
Pinstripe.
More importantly, given Michigan wins out and they're the 4 seed, they play Alabama, Notre Dame plays Clemson. The line on the Michigan game will be around 11.5 or so.
Against Alabama?
Yes.
It's 14.5 against LSU this weekend, Johnny.
In LSU. Yeah, by the way, I was
saying, could Michigan give Alabama a game? I'd love them to.
But see,
can Clemson or Notre Dame give them a game? Can the Giants give them a game?
Now, hold on a second. The whole idea that the worst...
And I bleed giant blue, for the record.
That. I have never ascribed to the concept that the worst NFL team would lose to the best college team.
Well, no, when you and I were growing up, or when I was growing up...
They used to do this,
You're young and firm. There was an all-star game where the all-stars played, I guess, the champ?
Mm-hmm.
Did they play the NFL champ played against college all-stars?
How'd that work out?
Gruesome.
I bet. So that's what I'm saying. Everyone's like the 0-16 Browns would lose to Alabama.
No, they'd beat Alabama by like 21.
Of course,
I agree.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
See, but I guess just to bring this whole full circle, John, is that it is still college football. There is still supposedly an academic reason why these kids are out there at these institutions of higher learning. And so if we add an extra game, we're getting close to them playing a professional football schedule. We're getting close to what right? I mean, you've put in 3
they're
playoff games.
They're playing 14 games, 15 games.
So
that's a bit of a ruse, though. And so, I mean, you're not hurting anybody. This is the best period of your life if you're starting on Michigan right now. It's never going to get any better than this because you're not going to the NFL. You're not. This is it. Mm-hmm. Why not ride it? It's great. This is it. This is the good old days. Let them ride it. No, you're going to go to calligraphy class? Get out of here.
Is that what you had? Did you have a calligraphy class?
No, I wish.
Underwater basket weaving.
I read Dan Rather's book years ago, and he said his favorite class he ever took at Central Texas or wherever he went was basket weaving.
Come on.
Yes.
Dan Rather actually took basket weaving.
Yes, it was the best class he ever took.
And it prepared him for
be one of the great journalists of our lifetime.
Everything.
Sam Houston State.
It prepared him for wars. Is that where he went? Will you check the current curriculum at Sam Houston State to see if it's now like in its 60th year of basket weaving?
Is there a 1 and a 2 basket weaving? Like,
is there an advanced basket?
101, 201, 301. Right.
Where did you go? Did you go to?
I couldn't find my way, so I went to Ohio Wesleyan as a freshman. Then I transferred to Syracuse because I wanted to do what you're doing.
Okay.
And I went
Did you really?
I went to Newhouse for a year, and I only got to write copy for upperclassmen. And I was like, if I'm writing it, I'm saying it. And they're like, no, you're not. You're a sophomore. And I'm like, okay, well then I'm out of here. So I went to NYU to be a storyteller, undergrad, and then I stayed and went to NYU grad, which was kind of theater boot camp for 3 years.
Yeah.
And it was the greatest experience of my life.
When you were at Newhouse, were there anybody that you were with that actually did go into sports broadcasting or broadcasting?
No.
Nobody?
No. You know how brutal it is? No.
But I mean, pretty much everybody's been there.
You're a complete anomaly. Do you need a hug? You're a Hall of Famer. What are you looking for? Are you fishing for compliments on a Wednesday?
I am not at all. That is not exactly. That is not at all what I was doing.
Oh my goodness!
No, Newhouse has churned out tons of people. Costas and Tirico and Marv Albert and Dick Stockton, right? Isn't he a Newhouse
Cream of the
guy?
crop.
Sean McDonough.
You.
Not me. I didn't go to Newhouse.
You didn't? Oh, you just went to Syracuse for basket weaving?
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
When I was there at Syracuse, it was a grim year because the Carrier Dome was under construction, and the basketball arena was also
Manley Fieldhouse.
The Fieldhouse was under repair, so all the basketball games were down in the Meadowlands, and all the football games were down in the Meadowlands.
Are you
This
serious?
is when Art Monk was a senior. A guy named Hurley, Buffalo Bill Hurley, was the quarterback. Meadowlands.
So did you go to any games?
Not one.
Damn.
How many money?
Yeah, so you're not
Go down to Jersey
the
with
Meadowlands.
what?
That's a long way.
And those were good teams too.
Damn. So is there
78, 79, John? Something
Yes,
like that? Yeah.
exactly.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.